for Milwaukee. Cummings is out there with Pierce. Then there's Brown. Then it's Moncrief. Fast break, Milwaukee. Billups against Brown. Now the pass to Moncrief. No luck. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Dishes it to Pierce. Shoots from 12. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Pass to Jackson. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
On defense, Milwaukee. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Billups attacking. It's stolen. Moncrief kicks to Pierce. Hill pulls it in.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Seattle on defense. Brown with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Here's Cummings. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And it's Seattle with the ball. Lambeer with a screen on Moncrief. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Pass to Pierce. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Hill kicks to Jackson. He dishes it to Lambeer. They get it back. And it's Hill penetrating. Goes up again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Brown. It's Moncrief on the wing. Bank shot, no good. Milwaukee on D, trailing by 2. Hill, no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Cummings' shot is good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lambeer with a screen on Brown. Billups against Brown. Lets it go from the wing. Billups, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Hill kicks to Lambeer. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's Milwaukee now. The dish to Pierce. Passes to Cummings. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. McKeskey's checked in for Milwaukee. Hall. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Cummings. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Cummings got 6. Cummings gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Ball outside. To the inside. And Boozer throws it down.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Brown. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Moncrief kicks to Brown. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Cummings' shot is good. He's got 8.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Paul goes in. Outside Robinson. He kicks to Boozer. He's on target from 8 feet out. Boozer's got his second bucket of the night. Brown with it. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
1:06 left to play in the first. There's a good screen. Moncrief the pass to McKesson. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Milwaukee in the lead. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Cummings inside. Aldridge on him. Cummings can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Brown. Kicks it to Moncrief. Floats one up. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
In the corner, it's Robinson. He feeds it to Aldridge. And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Time now for an injury report.
Yes, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee was able to update me on the situation. He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Pierce is out there with McKesson. Then it's Moncrief. Then there's Brown.
That's his first personal foul.
For Seattle, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hill. And here is Brown. Feeds it to Moncrief. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Moncrief's got his second basket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Billups. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Brown. Now the feed to Pierce. Rebounded by Lambier.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here is Moncrief. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, Brown kicks to Moncrief. Bank shot, no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Hill inside. Pierce covering. Here's Lambier. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here is Moncrief. Back to Pierce. Clock is at 3. Takes it from 10. Second shot opportunity, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. A different look for Seattle. Sally, he's checked in for Drummond. Prince comes in for Hill, and it's Vujicic in for Jackson. He's off on the second. Here's Vujicic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Vujicic has got the game tied up here for Seattle. Brown kicks to Moncrief. The screen from Brown. From the baseline. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Prince, the pass to Sally. Prince dishes to Vujicic. Prince kicks to Billups. Leans from outside. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. All checked in for Seattle. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Cummings, he's checked in for McKeskey. Brown the pass to Moncrief. There's a screen. Here's Cummings. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Now here's Pierce. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pick by Cummings. Brown kicks to Moncrief. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Sidney Moncrief. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Seattle. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Lambier. Robinson comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for Sasha Vujicic.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Paul. Boozer with the screen for Paul. And the pass to Boozer. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Down low, here's Pierce. Robinson with the block. Cummings. And he banks in the layup. Cummings got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And it's Paul penetrating. That's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And Seattle making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Brown outside. It's Moncrief on the wing. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they'll keep possession. Cummings against Robinson. Tries again. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. Brown kicks to Cummings. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Brown kicks to Moncrief. Plenty of space. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Moncrief's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Brown.
Andre Drummond. Grant Hill. Reggie Jackson.
Down low. Hill with some nice D.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And the first half is now in the books. Milwaukee on top, up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Take a look at what Cummings done. He has 14 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just them savvy basketball player.
Chauncey Billups out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Hill. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Lambeer in at the foresight. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Sidney Moncrief.
Moncrief hits them both. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Billups. That's tipped. Here's Drummond. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Drummond. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Brown. Dishes to Moncrief. Pass to Cummings. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Hill leading the charge.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Brown against Billups. They set the screen. Brown kicks to Pierce from 20 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Billups. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. There's the bucket. Good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Seattle. Floats one up. And the layup is good. Cummings got 16.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. McKeskey's checked in for Milwaukee. just over a minute and a half played here in the third. From deep, Phillips. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Moncrief dishes to Brown. And stolen by Phillips. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jackson.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Pierce. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Sidney Moncrief on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And now Phillips running the floor all by himself. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
There's the pick. The kick out to Brown from deep. The shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. Billups with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Pass to Lambier. He dishes it to Billups. Stolen by Pierce.
Blocking foul called on Reggie Jackson.
A different look for Seattle. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Drummond. Robinson comes in for Grant Hill. And it's Vujicic in for Reggie Jackson.
Carlos Boozer.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Glenn Robinson, third. Sasha
Here's Moncrief. Inside. Cummings passes to Moncrief. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Moncrief's got 13.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Brown, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. There's the screen. Back to Pierce. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. That's good from Cummings. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Chauncey Billups. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Now the dish to Moncrief. 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Moncrief's done. 13 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Some changes for Seattle. Sally comes in for Bill Lambier. And Stojakovic is subbed in for Sasha Vujicic. Robinson against Pierce. Robinson left side. Back to Paul. Screen by Boozer. Paul kicks to Boozer. Comes up empty off the pick. Milwaukee leading by 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Moncrief's shot is off. Moncrief's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Aldridge comes in for Boozer. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Glenn Robinson III. For Seattle, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Brown outside. Cummings kicks to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Milwaukee leading by 5 to the inside. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 20.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Brown with it. Passes it to Cummings. 11 feet away. Missed. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Seattle trails by 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Brown. Cummings is out there with Pierce. Then it's Moncrief.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Jackson's gone 4 of 7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Brown against Billups. Here's Sigma. And the shot falls short this time.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
McKeskey's checked in for Cummings.
Paul McKeskey.
Billups dishes to Drummond. Billups against Brown to take the lead. A second chance effort. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Outside, Billups. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Billups kicks to Hill. Lambier down low. Brown's there, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Drummond. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Grant Hill on the wing. Pierce covering. The drive by Hill. Rebound, Milwaukee. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pierce with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Moncrief the pass to Pierce. Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range. And Milwaukee leads by 1.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular. Play.
Seattle calls timeout.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pierce with a wide open look. And good, he nails it. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Now here's Billups. Lambier with a screen on Brown. It's picked off. Pierce dishes to Brown. They set the pick. Pierce attacking. No good. In and out off the rim.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Moncrief kicks to Brown. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Sigma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hill passes to Billups. It's Brown with the drive, and it's sent back by Drummond. They get it back. That's good for Moncrief. Milwaukee making a switch here. Cummings is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Billups. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Moncrief. They get it back. Cummings dishes to Moncrief. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Moncrief's got 4 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they haven't been able to get nearly as many second chance points. But with the lead, that's not really a major concern. I mean, they've just got to play solid basketball the rest of the way to maintain their cushion. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Lets it go from 11. Seattle grabs the miss. Ambier's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hill. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Brown outside. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Picked by Cummings. It's Brown with the drive. Second chance shot. Cummings can't hit. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Jackson's got the ball.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 1. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Back to Cummings. And stolen by Billups. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Nails it.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Up top, Brown. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Billups attacking. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
Jackson kicks to Lambier, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
What's that on that beat?